Hey, what's up? I'm Alex.
I'm Ryan.
And this is our advice to teenage Alex and Ryan.
Mees.
Teenage Wheeze.
Hi, I'm Jack from All Time Low.
I'm Zach.
And this is our advice to our teenage selves.
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm 17 years old, and I'm a chronic masturbator.
Not much has changed in 10 years.
Nothing's changed.
I'm Ryan. At 17, I was a MA. Oh, geez, 17. What grade am I in?
MA. You are a 17 is
Junior, senior?
Senior year.
I'm a rebellious boy in my mind. In real life, I have good grades, and I love my parents very much. I love my government. I love marching band.
I love your government.
That's about all I love. In high school, I love Blink-182. The band I see at this point as a hobby, which I don't think my bandmates know. I think they see it as a career, which I don't think will ever work. I think that my problems as a high schooler are the biggest problems that I'll ever have in my entire life, even though they consist of homework and girls.
Running out of Yoo-Hoos.
Stupid girls. No, I didn't drink Yoo-Hoo. I drank the full whole milk stuff.
Oh, you drank Yoo-Hoos.
I did drink Yoo-Hoos, but I also Nesquik, because Yoo-Hoo was.
You didn't drink Yoo-Hoo because I drank all your Yoo-Hoos.
17-year-old me. I hate my band staying over my house for longer than band practice. And if my mom brings them cookies, they're my cookies and my brownies, not the band's. If my mom brings them Yoo-Hoos, those are my Yoo-Hoos. They're not to be shared with the band. And as soon as that clock hits 5 o'clock and it's dinner time, that's my dinner.
Ryan
not my band's dinner.
had a problem sharing. Ryan has a problem sharing his cookies.
They're mine. Mother made them for me.
I get it.
I was kind of always the kid that really liked attention. I would act out in class. I would wear ridiculous things. I would have blue hair or green hair. I would wear shirts that would possibly get me in trouble with the principal. And I was just all about everyone looking at me, and definitely like to be the center of attention. And I don't know if that's really changed to this day, but I definitely just did whatever I wanted. I got in trouble a lot, but I think it helped make me who I am today. And I learned my lesson early and kind of shaped up. By the end of high school, became a better student. And I guess if I could give any advice to myself, it would be just keep doing what you're doing, and don't change, and don't stress so much over the little things that happen in high school that seem like the biggest problems but actually aren't that big of a deal. And just kind of stay on the right path and believe in yourself, really, because you always doubt yourself when you're that young. And I guess, everyone ends up all right, so... Yeah.
Like, my mom is the nicest person in the world, and she would always bring home and make food for the band. Obviously, we practiced at my mom's house, and I, for some reason, would get so angry. I'd be like, that's mine. That's my food. And, of course, she made enough for all of us. She didn't make one brownie, and that was the story there. But anyway, you want to go back to chronic masturbator?
I wasn't really a chronic masturbator. Maybe above average. I don't know.
Like skill level?
Skill level and above average masturbator. No, I was fairly insecure, although I didn't want to let that be known outwardly. So I made up for it by being a class clown and a kind of a dick. Not a dick in like the mean sense. But
People like you though.
Yeah, I wasn't a dick to people. I think I was very nice to people, but I was a goof. I made a goof out of myself. I definitely did think that the band had a shot. I didn't know how we were going to get there, but I sort of felt like we had something that was worth chasing. I did not care about school. At that point I was over it. I felt like I was wasting my time. And I really just wanted to hang out with my friends and pursue other things.
When I was a teenager, I was a very quiet person, avid skateboarder, played a lot of sports. I feel like I was always searching for something. I was a big book reader, and existentialism was something I read about a lot, and I was always searching for some answer. And I feel like if I could tell my teenage self, give it some advice, I would say you don't have to look for the answer. The answer will fall into place for you. And sometimes just the answer might even be in front of you, and you might not even know it. But time, will fix all things, and things will come together and mend together.
I think looking back, if I could give myself advice back then, it would be to not be so concerned about what people think of me, and to also to have a little more confidence in, I don't know, in my everyday life, so that I wasn't trying to always compensate by being like a clown and thinking that I always had to be putting on a show for people. I don't know if that would have been bad, because maybe then I wouldn't have wanted to be on stage performing. So I don't know. It's hard to say. So maybe I wouldn't say that.
I think, and I touched upon it a little bit, but when you're in high school, and actually it happens, I think, throughout all walks of life, you tend to think that the problems you're having then, no matter how big or small you think they are, those pass very quickly. And your high school years can be some of the best. I know they can hold some of the worst. For us, it was the same way. Some of our highest points, some of our lowest. But
For sure.
It's unbelievable how we're 27 now, and I can't tell you like a real problem I had in high school that wasn't fixable. That it just wasn't as big of a deal as you make it out to be in your head. So I think it's important to kind of set your eyes, whether you're having a great time, you're having a bad time, set your eyes forward, know that it's going to pass. And so how do you either continue having good times or get to the good times? And as a high schooler, for me at least, even I had a great time in high school, but anytime it wasn't good, I was like, oh my God, it's the end of the world. This is it. And it's just not at all. So whatever you choose to do past high school, you will get past it.